You know, when I got into marketing, the two things that they told us in marketing school never to talk about was politics and religion. When I started studying social media for my job with working in the internet, the two things that they wanted you to talk about was politics and religion. So in today's video, I'm not going to try to get into either one of those. As you've probably seen, I don't really get into that at all on my channel. I want this to be a fun channel. But that being said, it doesn't matter your stand today on artificial intelligence. Today I'm going to take a quick look at Udio and how that artificial intelligence is giving someone like RB's Toy Box a chance to express himself just a little bit better. Stay tuned and listen to this artificially generated promo. Check it out.
1, 2, 3, go! Step into the magic on my fun-filled stage. RB's Toy Box is great for kids of any age. From Star Trek to A-Team and retro toys too. Come join on my journey, making videos just for you.
Now I'm not going to try to use this video to teach you about Udio. Trust me, there's a couple of really good YouTube videos, and I'll put a couple of links to those that I watched and really enjoyed down in the description below. But I'm putting this out there not because it's something that maybe people don't know about. It's maybe the folks on RB's Toy Box doesn't know that this technology even exists. Maybe you're even a little worried about it, you know, probing your brain and stealing information or something. Now, over the years, we've gotten kind of comfortable using things like ChatGPT. And even as someone who works again in the internet community, I use ChatGPT a lot to get me a start. Instead of looking at a blank piece of paper for hours and hours and hours and trying to figure out what to write, I can allow it to give me something to start with and then go through there and tweak it on behalf of my clients. Because at the end of the day, while I have worked in a lot of different industries and I'm very eclectic to the background, I'm not an expert in plumbing, I'm not an expert in electronics, I'm not an expert in any of those things. I'm an expert in some things, like the automotive industry and dealing with some aspects of the computer and internet industry. But when it comes right down to it, there's a lot of stuff that my customers ask me to do. I don't know how to do it. I'm not an electrician or a plumber or any of that other kind of stuff, right? So I've got to use something like ChatGPT and some online internet research. Now, my background / vocational rehabilitation is a researcher. When the government decided that I couldn't take my wheelchair into battle, they gave me vocational rehabilitation on how to research, how to dig in, how to do all these different things. And I've used that as part of my career field over the years. Which brings us into Udio a little bit. I have written a bunch of poetry. And you know what? All of us, you know, we're watching some of the videos back here, and in the 80s and 70s, man, we wanted to jam out, right? We wanted to just be able to get up there with the guys that we see on MTV and VH1, but we had zero talent. I mean, let's face it. I mean, we got zero talent and zero hair to be able to do something like that. Even in the 80s, I could never been a part of a hair band. I did not have the best hair. My brother, however, had really good hair, but I did not get the hair gene to be able to do that and be able to rock out. I had zero musical talent. That being said, I could and I did have the capability of writing, and I have wrote literally dozens upon dozens and dozens of poems. Some have lost their way. Many I've written over the last several years. Some of them dealing with some of the traumatic issues that I've gone through, dealing with some different issues in my life. And, you know, I've always wanted to put them to music, but not having any idea on how to do that. Along comes Udio, and that's kind of, again, the purpose of this video, is for you, if you're like me and you maybe have written some things, maybe you want to write something cool for your husband or your wife or your daughter like I did. I wrote a couple of really cool things for my daughters. I might write one for my son one day, like, you know, getting dirty in the mud in your truck. I don't know, I might do something like that, but but it's fun, for me at least, to be able to put something like that together, to be creative, to express myself in spoken and written word. You know, I mentioned I wasn't going to get into politics, but I do have a ministry background. So I've written a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, I have a website dedicated to literally hundreds of sermons that I have written. That being said, I've always wanted to express myself musically. And a few weeks ago, I run across Udio. As a matter of fact, that intro video that you listened to was one of the first little things I experimented with. I also took a poem that I had written, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago on the flag that was flown outside my house and outside my dad's house and outside my grandfather's house over 3 generations while we were deployed. I wrote a poem about that, and I recently put that to music using Udio. Is it perfect? No. But does it allow people like me the opportunity to express themselves musically? Because I may not be able to sing, but I got a good ear. I can pick up pretty good on what's out of pitch, what's in pitch, blah, 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 blah. And I feel that I know what decent music is. But again, I can't sing anymore. I mean, I did sing for a little while, but not, you know, like church singing. But my voice just got so crackly that I just never really could hold a tune anymore. And I sung in choir in high school. Who didn't? So again, that's kind of the purpose of the video today. Short and sweet and to the point. I'm going to put some links to, again, some videos that I think you should check out, kind of walking you through the software so you can write your own jingles, you can write your own song, you can go verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Now, I will mention, for those that I haven't seen a video mention this yet, but I have some, you know, like 12-point poems, you know, where it's like one right out of another. Once you get past verse 4, it doesn't do that great of a job. Just going to tell you, right? Just letting you know. It just rambles, and it just kind of stops singing and starts talking. It's kind of weird. So I'm still working on trying to figure that one out, but so far I haven't been able to get my way through that. But if you're looking for something short and sweet, you got 3 or 4 verses that you want to put to music, you want to write something kind of cool for your husband or your wife or your kid, you know what, this is a great little thing to put it in. Matter of fact, you can tell it, look, make a song about a kid that loves his dad, and it'll put something together. So, or you can, you know, use your own. Either way. But it's pretty cool. I'm encouraging people, you know, followers of the channel, check it out. You know, judge for yourself, you know, if it's something that might be useful for you for here, there, or whatever. You got an anniversary coming up, got a birthday coming up, you want to express yourself in some way. Or maybe you want to get something together and rock out like we did back in the 70s or 80s, or at least thought we did when we were standing in front of the TV with our broomstick and having a good time with it. Make sure you like it and subscribe with RB's Toy Box. You know, we're sneaking up on that 1,000 followers here on the channel, and I am so very grateful. I know this wasn't a retro blah, 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 but I just thought I would share with you some cool technology that I've run across that has been a blessing to me. A matter of fact, you've probably noticed a couple of videos in my channel feed and went, this has nothing to do with toys. What's he doing? Going on singing on us? No, trust me, I'm still your retro guy, putting videos together about his collection. You know, maybe I need to write a song about my collection. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, or just tell me we don't want to hear you sing. And that'll be just fine with me, because I am bad. I mean, I do sound like Kermit Frog a little bit. You know, why are there so many? I could probably do a mean Kermit the Frog, you know, but other than that, make sure you're liking and subscribing here at RB's Toy Box. I look to see you soon with some more cool videos I got lined up. And just for fun, I'm going to roll that ending video for that little clip for you. It's got some fun stuff in it, but that is kind of the theme song with an intro and an outro with it as well that, you know, you can jam out to if you really want to. So get your little air guitar or something that you've got and jam out to the tune we've got for RB's Toy Box. Hit it, guys!
Step into the magic on my fun-filled stage. RB's Toy Box is great for kids of any age. From Star Trek to A-Team and retro toys too. Come join on my journey, making